Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Dassi and welcome back to Dassi Insights. Today we are diving into a book that has helped thousands of people understand leadership in a simple and practical way. The book is The Making of a Manager: What to Do When Everyone Looks to You by Julie Zhuo. Julie explains an important idea that many people forget. Great managers are not born. They are made through learning, practice, mistakes, and growth. Before we begin, if you enjoy content about leadership, personal growth, project management, and professional development, please take a moment to subscribe to Dassi Insights, like this video, and share it with someone who wants to become a better leader. Now, let's get started. One of the most powerful messages in this book appears right from the beginning. Many people believe that managers somehow have all answers. We imagine leaders as people who naturally know what to do in every situation. But Julie challenges this idea. She explains that when she becomes a manager, she felt uncertain and unprepared. She didn't suddenly gain special powers because she received a new title. Instead, she had to learn how to lead people one step at a time. This message is important because many new managers experience self-doubt. They think they are the only ones who feel confused or nervous. They worry that others will discover they don't know everything. But the truth is that leadership is a skill. Just as nobody expects a new driver to become an expert on day one, nobody should expect a new manager to become a great leader overnight. The book reminds us that leadership is a journey, not a destination. Every successful manager was once a beginner. Every experienced leader once faced situations they didn't understand. The difference is that continue learning instead of giving up. As the book moves forward, Julie introduces a simple idea that changes how we think about management. She says that the manager's job is not to do all the work. A manager's job is to improve the results of team. This sounds simple, but it can be difficult to accept. Imagine a person who is excellent at their job. Perhaps they are a great engineer, designer, analyst, or project professional. Because they perform well, they are promoted into management. Suddenly, they discover that success is no longer measured only by what they personally accomplish. Their success now depends on helping others succeed. This can feel uncomfortable because many people believe the best way to contribute is to do everything themselves. But leadership requires a different mindset. A manager who solves every problem personally may look productive, but eventually the team becomes dependent on that manager. The organization can't grow because everything depends on one specific person. On the other hand, a manager who teaches, guides, supports, and develops others creates a team that becomes stronger over time. Instead of creating followers, they create future leaders. Julie encourages leaders to think about the purpose of management. The real goal is not control. The goal is to help people do their best work. This leads naturally to one of the most important themes in the book: trust. Trust is the foundation of every strong team. Many new managers believe they must immediately prove authority. They believe leadership means showing people who is in charge. But the author explains that respect is not created through authority alone. Respect grows through trust. People trust leaders who are honest. People trust leaders who keep promises. People trust leaders who listen. People trust leaders who care about the success of others. Imagine a manager who regularly meets with team members, asks questions, listens carefully, and follows through on commitments. Over time, employees begin to feel supported. They know their concerns matter. They know their manager wants them to succeed. Now imagine the opposite situation. A manager rarely listens, changes priorities, constantly not listening to the people, and ignores employee concerns. Even if this manager has a powerful title, trust begins to disappear. The lesson is clear. Leadership is not about power. Leadership is about relationships. Another major lesson from the book focuses on feedback. Many people avoid giving feedback because they worry about creating discomfort. Others give feedback so aggressively that people become defensive. Julie encourages a balanced approach. She explains that good feedback is intended to help people improve. The goal is not criticism. The goal is growth. Think about a simple example. Suppose a team member presents a report that contains several mistakes. A poor manager might simply say, "This report is bad." That comment provides no direction. A better manager might say, "I noticed a few areas where the numbers need more review. Let's go through them together and discuss how we can strengthen the report." The difference is enormous. One approach creates fear, the other creates learning. Effective leaders understand that feedback should be clear, specific, respectful, and focused on improvement. At the same time, the book reminds us that managers must also receive feedback. Leadership is not a position where learning stops. It's a position where learning becomes even more important. The strongest leaders are often the ones who actively seek inputs from others. They ask questions, they listen to different perspectives. They remind themselves that they need to remain curious. Humility becomes a strength, not a weakness. As we continue through the book, Julie spends significant time discussing hiring. She emphasizes that building a great team is one of the most important responsibilities of a manager. A team can only achieve great results when the right people are in the right roles. However, hiring is not simply about finding impressive resumes. It's about understanding whether a person can contribute to the team, learn new skills, solve problems, and work effectively with others. The book encourages leaders to think carefully before making hiring decisions because every new team member influences the culture, performance, and future of the organization. But hiring is only the beginning. Once people join a team, managers must help them grow. This is where coaching becomes important. Julie explains that great managers act like coaches. They don't simply tell people what to do. They help people discover how to improve. Imagine an employee struggling with a new responsibility. A manager could over the task completely. That might solve the immediate problem, but it doesn't help the employee learn. A coach takes a different approach. A coach asks questions. A coach offers guidance. A coach provides support while encouraging dependence. Over time, that employee becomes more capable, more confident, and more valuable to the team and company. This idea is powerful because it transforms the role of leadership. Instead of creating dependency, leaders create growth. Another valuable section of the book focuses on meetings. Many people see meetings as frustrating interruptions. We have all experienced conversations that seem to waste time and produce no clear outcome. Julie believes meetings should serve a purpose. A good meeting creates clarity. A good meeting helps people make decisions. A good meeting solves problems. A good meeting moves work forward. If a meeting has no purpose, it probably shouldn't exist. The lesson extends beyond meetings. It reflects a broader principle about leadership. Great managers respect people's time. They understand that every unnecessary task reduces focus and productivity. By helping teams prioritize effectively, leaders create an environment where meaningful work can happen. As the book progresses, another important theme begins to emerge: culture. When many people hear the word culture, they think about company slogans, posters, and mission statements. But Julie describes culture differently. Culture is what people experience every single day. Culture is how people treat each other. Culture is how decisions are made. Culture is how success is recognized. Culture is how mistakes are handled. Imagine two teams facing the same challenge. One of the team, people are blamed whenever something goes wrong. Employees become afraid to speak honestly. Problems remain hidden. On the second team, people openly discuss mistakes and focus on learning. Problems are solved faster because nobody is afraid to raise concerns. Which team will improve over time? The answer is obvious. Culture shapes behavior. Behavior shapes results. Because of this, managers play a critical role in creating environments where people feel safe to learn, contribute, and grow. One of my favorite lessons from this book involves the idea of making decisions. Many new leaders believe they must always make perfect decisions. But perfection is impossible. Julie reminds leaders that leadership often involves uncertainty. Managers rarely have complete information. They must make decisions using the knowledge available at the time. This doesn't mean being careless. It means accepting reality. Information, consider different perspectives, make the best decision possible, and continue moving forward. Waiting endlessly for perfect certainly often creates bigger problem than making an imperfect decision. This lesson is especially relevant in today's fast-changing world. Opportunities move quickly. Challenges change rapidly. Leaders must combine thoughtfulness with action. The book also encourages readers to redefine what success means. Many people chase titles. Many people chase authority. Many people chase recognition. But Julie suggests something more meaningful. Success as a manager means creating an environment where people can thrive. Success means helping others achieve goals. Success means building a team that continues to perform well even when you're not in the room. Success means leaving people stronger than you found them. This perspective changes leadership from a personal achievement into a service-oriented responsibility. That idea may sound simple, but it's incredibly powerful. When leaders focus on serving others, trust grows. When trust grows, collaboration improves. When collaboration improves, results become stronger. And when results become stronger, everyone benefits. As we begin to wrap up today's discussion, I think the greatest contribution of the making of a manager is that it removes the mystery from leadership. The book doesn't present managers as superheroes. It presents them as learners. It shows that uncertainty is normal. Mistakes are normal. Growth is normal. Leadership is not about being perfect. Leadership is about getting a little better every single day. Whether you are already managing a team, preparing for a leadership role, leading a project, or simply trying to improve your ability to work with people, the lessons in this book are valuable. Remember that leadership starts long before a promotion. Leadership begins when you take responsibility. Leadership begins when you help others succeed. Leadership begins when you choose growth instead of comfort. Leadership begins when you listen, learn, and continue improving. Julie's message is both practical and encouraging. Great managers are not born with special talents that other people lack. Great managers are developed through experience, reflection, learning, and consistent effort. If you are willing to learn, willing to improve, and willing to care about the people around you, then you are already moving in the right direction. Thank you for spending this time with me here on Dassi Insights. I truly appreciate your support, your curiosity, and your commitment to continuous growth. Until next time, keep learning, keep leading, and keep becoming the best version of yourself. Take care.